Boom! What's going on, guys? My name's Zach. Welcome back to this episode of EVE Online, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. It's going to be focusing on some little features that CCP could implement to make the game a whole lot easier for a lot of people, and some aesthetic changes as well. So let's get started. So let's get started with the cloaking devices, guys. It's pretty much the hot topic at the moment, with CCP doing a lot of work on it. The stuff they have changed at the moment is really subtle. It's just based on the little shapes that the cloak animation actually does, but I really wanted something sort of intense and in your face, like a really good colour change over the different sort of cloaks, whether it be the T1, T2 or the Covert Ops one. So in a recent video I did, you might have seen it with the Legion, where I sort of intensified the colours and it was pretty rough on the masking and stuff, but in this one I decided to go a step further and actually think about how it could actually be implemented in the game as a feature and not just like the special After Effects thing. So my idea is that we're going to use cloaking devices, and they're going to be able to be loaded with a crystal ammo, so like X-ray or conflag or multi-frequency. Obviously they're all different colours, so that you would load a colour or a crystal into your cloak which you wanted the colour to be. So I mean, it wouldn't have any impact on the ship other than the colour aesthetic. So you would load it in and then you would hit the cloak, and whatever crystal colour you had, that's what cloak you would be. And I've done some After Effects. Yeah, it's pretty rough still with the masking and stuff. It's quite hard to sort of like smooth it out, but this is what I've came up with. Next up, guys, is the micro warp drive effect. Now when you slap your micro warp drive on, you get a subtle little bloom in your engines, and obviously your speed increases because you go on stupid speeds. But when you're fighting someone in PvP scenario, for example, you've got to be keeping an eye on the overview and at what velocity they're going, and that sort of detracts you away from the actual PvP moment. Now what I would love to see is either the trails or the engines start to glow red when an enemy targets micro warp drives online, and I think that would be, I mean, I'm guessing it would be a pretty easy change, to be honest. So you slap the micro warp drive on, whoosh, there you go. You've got the massive engine bloom kicking out there. I mean, that is obviously a little bit more intense than what it would probably be if CCP implemented it, but it would just give you that visual cue, and you can just concentrate on other things rather than casting your eye back over to the overview to see what was going on. And I do think that would pull you more into the action and be a good change. And there's the trails as well, so either one or the other, or both together, I think would be really, really cool. Or even just have that as a feature of when you're overheating your micro warp drive or afterburner. I think that would work pretty good there as well. This next one, guys, is something a lot of people have been screaming out for, but I thought I would try and After Effects it in to make it look as if it would if it got implemented. So this is based on when you're in station and you've got your fitness screen on and you put like active mods on, whether it be active armor hardeners or shield hardeners, like all these invuls I've got on the Orthrus here. So I've got to undock and activate them and my damage control to see what effect it does on my ship, like for the resistance and stuff. So let's get docked back up and take a look at what we could do. So there we go, guys. This is active modules in station. Now I don't know why this hasn't been done, or why they don't just add the resistance on while it's even offline in station, you know what I mean? So, but I think it would be good if you could just like even shift click them on and overheat them as well to get that overheat bonus, like kicking on the resistances and stuff. I think that's a really cool little idea, and something that would help a lot of people. And last up, guys, we're going to be talking about the EVE camera. Now it is not static, as you can see. It does sort of bob around very, very slightly. It's not too bad when you zoomed all the way out, but when you're doing like things like time lapses on jitter undock, yeah, I'll just speed the footage up now. It does look pretty bad. The figure 8's all over the place, the motion it follows and stuff. So this is the footage now of it when it's stabilized. So if there was an option in EVE you could do some awesome time lapses. I know there's been some of the rings and stuff from some of the guys in RVB of the planets, but it would really be an awesome feature, and it's something, especially myself who does a lot of machinima, After Effects stuff, this would help tremendously. Just that one little click option, start a camera on or off, or whatever the feature would be called, that would be cool. So guys, that's my little things at the minute, which I would love to see implemented. So we've got the crystal loaded cloaks, modules can be activated in station, make warp drive, visual effects, and some static camera options, and I think that would go a long way to making the game just a little bit better. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.